I wanted to do something that was a little bit off the beaten path. I wanted to do something that I would never do on my own, which is to drive through the South. Being in New Orleans was amazing, and it was the first thing that sort of struck me was the fact that it doesn't feel like you're in, it feels like you're in another time, and it doesn't really feel like you're in America anymore.
Oh, it's a spirit that cannot be broken, regardless of what hard times you're going through. It's nothing like New Orleans. Nothing. Well, that's my job. I'm the musician. I'm the one supposed to get them into it.
Wolf was playing in front of an apartment building, and the woman who came out of her apartment afterward asked us if we had any idea who he was. And we said, no, he's just the guy from Cafe du Monde. And she was like, no, he's jazz legend in New Orleans. He's a legacy.
It's gonna always be my passion. I ain't gonna never let it get serious or delirious.
Mothers keep striving, so guilt you don't feel. Fathers keep striving, I'm sure you gonna be. Why are we so desperate and fears, afraid of everything?
We saw the grave of Marie Laveau, and the grave that is supposedly her daughter's. It is unmarked. And people leave strange offerings in front of it, like bobby pins and hair elastics, and they write X's on the tomb.
The waters will be still, and the wind will calm down.
It was really beautiful to see the rain leaving the black water lines on the white marble and the really white cement of the tombs.
Think about it, the storm.
Music. That's us. Music. Everybody come to New Orleans to learn how to play music, no matter where they're from or what their background are.
Well, it's only a paper moon sailing over that cardboard sea, but it wouldn't be make-believe if you believed me. Well, it's only a cardboard sky hanging over that muslin tree.
Wherever you go in New Orleans, it feels like you're going to this place of reverence.
Believed in me.
The drive from Louisiana to Austin was really beautiful. We got off of the 10, which is the larger highway, around sunset, and it was everything I was hoping for on those long stretches of empty road where it's just scenery and landscape for days.
I can't be nowhere anymore. I tried to run, but I can't find the floor.
We've got our bearings a bit, and then we went to the boot shop.
But no world is
My inspiration draws itself from the 40s and the 50s. The very Roy Rogers, Gene Autry, John Ford imagery. Harking back to the days of custom boot makers in every little Texas town, where once upon a time in any Texas town you had one or two boot makers making small amounts of boots.
There's something so nice about seeing someone who's really connected with the things that they make, which is a really hard thing to find these days.
settled down. But everywhere I've been, I'm still there again. And I can't.
I bought a pair of boots from the boot man. I'm the idiot who wore my mint suede heels to a honky-tonk bar in Austin and then spilled PBR all over them. Everyone else was legit dancing. People were giving it a serious shot. They were doing stuff I've never seen before, and there was a lot of kicking.
You will burn.
The drive from Austin to Marfa was hands down my favorite stretch of road, and we found out that it was peach country, which was destiny.
When I was a young kid, we always had to pick squash and tomatoes and stuff, and you always had to bend down. And I wanted something where I didn't have to bend down all the time. You kind of pretty much do what you want to, you know. I mean, you're not tied down. I'm in here, and then I'm in the orchard, and then I'm on a tractor, and I just hop around, really, you know.
Come out of the night field. Will come out and see me. I'll be working slow on a low.
Driving these long stretches of landscape, I found it hard to relate to work. What struck me about this inspiration trip is that I haven't thought once about how this is going to relate to me being in New York and working. And that's the reason that it inspired me.
I know you never thought your blood would keep you down by low.
Being in places like Marfa and West Texas, all you see is big picture, and that vision is something I'm taking from this trip. The point of this trip is to get outside of my usual headspace, but it's hard to do. Details are the focus of what I do, but here, big picture applies to everything. The landscape, the lifestyle, it's very open and easy. They're more about the broad sense of things. It's a different way of thinking.
You won't know which way to turn. And when it lights up, you will burn until you're sure to be kept down by low. And come on, baby, they keep you down by low. And come on, they keep you down by